Gozaimasu. Yes, everyone, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. And I'm kind of a former gold bug and silver. I'll always be a silver bug and a gold bug. I came about real estate through really through gold bug, the gold bug or the and I've been a gold bug since about I think about 1999. And yeah, I own both of them, silver and gold. This is on Monday morning here on the, I don't know, October 13th. And silver has opened up a little bit. This is the silver price for 1 ounce in Japanese yen. But if you go on Mercari right now, you'll find that most of it's selling right now for about 10,000. That's the minimum price, 10,000 yen an ounce. So yeah, there's not much supply here at all in Japan. You can go here to US. I'll move down here. I think the US dollar is always right at the top. And I think it's up maybe 42 cents. Yeah, last week in London, I don't know, there's supposed to be like a silver short squeeze going on. I don't really know. I can't really figure this all out because all these markets are really manipulated. And but I'm just along for the ride. And I've been a silver and a gold bug for I guess 27, almost 30 years now. And that's kind of how I got into real estate, through the philosophy of precious metal or hard asset investing, just kind of like that. So it's something I kind of watch as a hobby, or yeah, like almost like a hobby. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go over to some real estate right here. I thought that this is a really good deal I saw here. I haven't looked at any of the details here in any of the listing. I did I did a search and it came up. This one came up in Kichijoji, and it's a 3K house for 880 man. So that's about maybe $80,000 Canadian. I thought we could click onto this listing right here and like have a look at it. It was a really good deal. This is going to be obviously under the market averages, and it just from the first sort of, it's going to be probably a little bit of SHIT, and it's going to be considered Japanese garbage, and it's just they're just trying to move it, I guess. Anything that I'm looking at here today is shoryuken, which means ownership. This is it. The house is totally captured. It's going to be in the middle of all these other houses. That's why it's priced like this. There's going to be no parking, but yeah, it didn't look too bad to me. So yeah, it looks pretty good, and there's going to be no really good light in the house at all. So but there's light, and there's everything's kind of been redone. It's a really good deal. So if you're a person looking for a decent deal here in Tokyo, this is one. And I think the nearest station was Kichijoji. I better put on my googly eyes. I don't have the camera on today. I didn't want to go on the camera today because I'm wearing a wild bandana. I got to go do some work. Here's the bathroom, a unit bath, pretty standard. Everything's really standard. A new toilet though, that's good. And then yeah, something coming up. That might be like the roof or something coming up right there into the closet right there. So there you go. And there's a balcony that you can do your laundry on there with the. I would probably change that to something a little bit more clear, maybe. I don't know. It depends on what you like. But these are really easy to do anyhow. You do them with an impact driver and some silicone in the holes and stuff like that. That's really easy, and you got a balcony right there to do your laundry in. Oh, you got a yard. There's a yard with it. I didn't see it. Whoa, it's a yard. But that would be nice, wouldn't it? If you just clean that up. That's nothing. That's like 2 hours work. You'd have a yard right there. So I don't know. It didn't really indicate anything here. Do we have any directional? It's going to be like just right in the middle of everything right there. But I certainly didn't know that the yard was in there. That's really great. Built, it's not too old. Built in 1988, 43 meters, 46 meters of captured land. It's on the Seibu Ikebukuro line. And I don't know. I think this is going to be Ozumi Gakuen, I think Ozumi Gakuen Eki, I think. And it's 20 minutes from the station by bus. So you can see why it's at this price. It's already really far from the station and there's no parking, okay? And then to the Keio Inagashira line is 53 minutes by bus. And you have to go to the, I think it's going to be Shinzae. Shinzae, I could be wrong on that one. So, you know, like there's just different readings all the time. And often, since I didn't grow up in Japan, until at least I grew up in Japan from my 20s. Sometimes I get them slightly wrong in terms of the readings and that. but there's two kind of readings. There's what's known as the onyomi and the kunyomi. So generally, though, I'm pretty good. I get a lot of them right. Okay, let's zoom out so we can see where this exactly is. You can see it's along Inagashira-dori right there. So that's really good. Something like this, though, the bus takes a long time, but the bike really breaks a lot of this stuff down here. Do we see any of this stuff? Okay, it's right on Inagashira-dori. I'm trying to find the station right here. There you see there's the Tobu Tojo line right there. And I think this is going to be the Odakyu line. We're going to back out even more. Anyhow, you can see it's on here, like it said Kichijoji. Kichijoji is going to be more down here. See, you can see Kichijoji. I can see where I am now. Okay. Kichijoji is kind of down there where I'm moving the mouse. And this is really on the edge of Tokyo near Saitama. But this is a great price. You can see the location. There's Nakano right there. So this is going to be a good, from Nakano, maybe a good 8 or maybe 9 kilometers away from there. And that's where my first job interview in Japan was in the 1990s at this place called Warabi. And it's just here in Saitama. And that's, of course, the famous name for the Warabi mochi, which is really, really good. I really like it. But being the biohacker right now, I don't really eat it too much. Okay. There's no really surprises here. It's the double corner roll. Everything's kind of renewed right here. It says that everything was done here in July of 2024 for the reform. They just wanted to move 46 meters of land. It's not bad at all. This is really neat. Really good price. And it's going to be in a suburban location. We'll come up here to the map right there. Well, it's a better question for you. Is this a better... That's where I kind of went, where my sort of... where I stopped kind of being a silver gold bug, although I still am. I just found that the utility, the uselessness of the metal sitting there all the time was not really attractive to me. I wanted to be involved in more active sort of investments, and that's why I turned myself into the Tokyo real estate man. Anyhow, I just find it more, it's just more useful to be in the real estate space. And of course, you create revenue. Something like this would be about maybe 400 Canadian dollars a year property tax. You can see right there, I landed us really nice. This is who lives in this neighborhood. This looks to be like probably a Mazda or a Toyota, I'm guessing. But you can see that's a brand new house right there. This one's really tricky. That's why it's for sale. If it was like on the edge or something like that, it would be worth a lot more, but they can't really rebuild anything in there. So it's just being sold as garbage. I can't even get really into the space because it's back here. Here's the house mark, but it's going to be back here and it's going to be like heavily captured. You can see like even this one here, they're kind of redoing. Actually, it's interesting. They're redoing a house here behind my apartment here in Shibuya right now, and they're painting it up to sell it probably for a lot of money. Like these kind of older houses, that's exactly the kind of house that they're redoing here right now. And what they're doing is they're just painting it dark gray or black right now, which is the sort of hot or in color. But yeah, you can see it's a really great neighborhood. New build there. There's a new build here. And this one was back here. That kind of gives you the skinny on it. I think real estate is still better than the silver and gold bug. But like if you get on gold bug channels right now, everyone's predicting gold to be like going to $25,000 and stuff like that. I don't know. If that ever does happen, the Tokyo real estate man, I'll be sitting even prettier. But I just think I just came up today. It was a really good deal. I thought I could make a quick video on it. There you see, look at all the new builds in here. Okay, there's a really popular area, and it's not in Saitama. It's on the Tokyo side, which has a cachet to it right there. And you can see, what is this right there? Organic. It says like it's organic sort of, yeah, but like isn't that really nice? You can see there's people stopping their bikes here, and it's some sort of organic mise, natural. It says they're using natural products. But yeah, this is it was a cool look at this right here, house with a driveway right there. These are hitting all the indications. It's a great price in a great area of Tokyo. This is the one thing that it's sort of limiting why it's for sale for so cheap, is it's far from the station, and you don't have a car. And you can see that all the other families around here basically have a car. So you got to be willing to you got to basically know if you took care of this house, I think you'd recover your money on it. But it's really the lowest kind of quality of land, and this is really the highest quality of land in the area, because these families, they want everything because, for example, the mother and the father live in different areas of Japan, like I do. I have a house there in Niigata, and I like to go there, so I need a car. So this is kind of explains what people want, and they want it at a decent price. I think this stuff like this is going to go for about maybe 600,000 or 700,000 here in this sort of neighborhood, and that's Canadian dollars. Anyway, another video here from the Tokyo real estate man. Okay, I better go back here to the, I ended up here. We could go back here to the gold price, so you know, maybe some of you aren't like gold bugs. Let's see, we're over 400,000 US dollars. Yes, over 400,000. Who knows? Like if you look at the technical indicators, the gold and stuff right now, it's probably due for like a pullback or something like this. And the market is so in the metals and stuff is so manipulated, so you just don't know what's going to really happen. So that's why I really like buy and hold. And a deal like this one we covered here today in Tokyo is really, really worth it. Like I could just come down here. Like there was another house here for $990, same kind. Like this one looked like a shit house though, like really beaten up inside. But then you'll see it's going to jump up right away to 160, and that's under the average. And then it's jumping up here to 278 right there, and then 330. So then you're getting here more. See what I mean? You're getting here more into the averages of this area. Okay, this with parking, and the bottom of the one, the bottom sort of layer of this sort of area. When you have parking, and that doesn't look like that nice a house, it looks like it's pretty beaten up. Okay, it gets into about the 350 sort of range, and then you're hitting on something here. I don't know if this has parking or not. It might. That's a nice looking house, but and near Kichijoji station, probably a little bit closer. The real estate agents are lying a little bit on this one, and they're saying it's close to Kichijoji where it's really not. This looks to be a really good deal. That's near Kichijoji for about 400,000 right there, and you can see the family like living in this, like living there. You can see in the picture that's kind of they're gorgeous, like sort of say you can just flip through these pictures really quickly right there. It'll just come over. It looks like a pretty good house. So that's the bottom end of the market. It says it's in Mitaka City right there. You can see it's just a nice house. Anyway, if you're interested in this house, you can always come here to my website, Tokyo Real Estate Man website. If you hit that contact box, there's me and my partner Nakamura. You can hit that contact box, it'll bring you down there. Other way of getting hold of me is through my Instagram, Tokyo Real Estate Man website. You can DM me there. Anyway, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man, looking at this sort of, not this house, but this sort of captured house here in, it says Kichijoji, but really it's on Ikebukuro, the Seibu Ikebukuro line, which is really not too bad. Anyway, いつもこのチャンネル見てるよありがとうございます。今日の動画はもう終わりです。